Hey, hey, hey. Good day, everyone. Good morning from the Philippines. So, welcome to Roger and Esme vlog. So, we are live today. Okay, so we will just wait for Esme because we'll just wait for Esme for a while. All right, Esme is here. So we'll just wait for the viewers.
Morning,
So
guys.
they're not yet here. So we'll just
Yo,
wait. Just wait for them. We have like interesting topic today that we should talk.
yeah, it's really interesting, guys, because I know that you have perspective. I know that you have your own
Preference.
standard preference. Um, so this would be a good topic for us to like talked about. Which is much more preferable, or which is more of your preference? Countryside or a province girl or a city girl? What are the pros and cons about it?
Yes. So we will give you the. I'll just wait for them. Uh, we will give like the positive side of the province and also the city, the positive side of the city girl. Morning, morning, Jeff. Good morning. How are you doing?
Morning, Jeff. I'm eating breakfast.
Is eating breakfast right now.
I always eat breakfast around this time, so we just decided to have a live this time. We didn't schedule it like yesterday. Just I just told him that, oh, okay, we could just do a live today since we have free time.
Yes, and we're not sleepy.
We're not sleepy. I just drink coffee like twice.
Yeah, coffee is the medicine.
How are you, Jeff? How's the weather there? I heard that it's really freezing now in the US.
It's winter. Is this food point? All good here. Enjoy your food. It is food. Okay, how's the weather? Is like snowy or cold? What's the temperature here in the Philippines? Is humid. Uh, I don't know. Maybe there's like low pressure. Ooh, feeling
I
colder.
guess
Like
there's a typhoon now in the Philippines coming.
yeah, maybe. They said it's like low pressure, so it turns to typhoon, so it'll be coming soon. So how's like the temperature? Like very low, like 10, 5.
Mm.
Temperature here in the Philippines or in our place, it's around 36. Not 36, no, 26 or 27 rather.
26 degrees is really comfortable for us. I guess you would not really feel it's hot. It's freeze like breezy, I guess.
Yes.
Mm, pretty good.
Okay.
So guys, I guess it would be nice that we can invite panels right now. Jeff, are you available right now? Can we invite you in a panel right now?
Yeah, if you're available and we can you can join us right now if you want.
Robert is also if Robert is okay to be with the panel today.
Yeah, this is like if you could join us today, that would be great. So you can just email us today. Let me put my email in the link. No, in the chat box. Either- All right, all right. So say hi to Michael Miller. Hi guys, I saw you Calvin's channel. Thank you so much. You set up. Okay.
Hi.
Welcome, welcome to our live. I think this.
Welcome.
Yeah, I think he's new.
Yeah,
I don't
thank you
know.
so much. Thank you for a new subscriber to our channel, and thank you for uh, being interested in our vlogs. I hope that you would be supporting us like through and through.
Till the till the end.
Yeah, till the end.
Well, yeah. How are you doing, Mike or Michael?
Yeah, how's the weather there in your country?
How's the weather? So you're from what, city or country? 45 degrees. Okay. Okay. So good morning, Rudy from
Guam.
Good morning from the Philippines. How's the temperature here? I mean, in Guam rather. So Kevin Fink, okay, is that Fink, right? How do you pronounce Fink? Okay, it's -7. Wow, that's really cold. So where are you right now, Kevin? Yeah, how are you? Robert said, okay, 85, 26 degrees here in Columbus, Ohio. Smokey said $5. I think it's like 5 degrees Fahrenheit. Yeah, Robert, I already sent you the link, so you can just join us today. We'd love to have you in our, panel. And this is my email, rogerfrequest@gmail.com. Okay, Jeff said I don't have my gear set up.
Set
You
up.
can use you can use your phone. It's fine.
Yeah, you can use your phone. Come on, Jeff. We need you.
Come on.
Next is Rudy is temp is 85. Wow, here. Kevin Fink, Dayton, Ohio. Hi, Dayton, Ohio, from the Philippines. Okay, next is Roger. Good morning. It's 44 in Alabama. Wow, so
Wow.
cold.
Okay, so we have same name. Hi, Roger. 44, really? It's too hot, right?
44? It's not hot.
Are you sure?
Fahrenheit?
Fahrenheit, maybe Fahrenheit.
Ah, okay. To Celsius.
Okay,
I guess that's about it's 6 degrees.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, it's
That's
cold.
cold.
Yeah, I thought he's talking about degrees.
Celsius
Yeah,
degrees.
Celsius. Degrees Celsius. So hey guys, your videos are always interesting. Congrats. Well, thank you so much to the live for watching our videos, new uploads. For those who didn't watch it yet, you can watch our videos and also please watch our upcoming videos.
Yeah, please do. Please support us, guys. Like, we're still newbies, so we really need your advice.
Yeah, we just like doing our best like to share what we know and experience here in Philippines and what we see, the environment and what we observe also about Philippines, Filipino women. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So they use in United States. They use Fahrenheit in United States.
Yeah, that's the reason why I say hot. I said, I think it's cold. Yeah. So basically, in the Philippines right now is um a little bit cooler. Um, not really cool, but it's like convenient, comfortable because it's just 26 degrees Celsius. I guess um in Fahrenheit that's about 78 Fahrenheit.
Mhm.
Yeah. So 26 is really a comfortable temperature for in the Philippines if you basically live here.
Okay, Jeff
Mm.
said about 20 miles south and of almost okay. Okay. All right, so Kevin, yes, -7 Celsius in Dayton. I wish I was somewhere warm. So you should come here in the Philippines uh, if you could travel here in the Philippines, like not only Philippines but other places which is warm. That would be good. You know what? Filipinos love to experience cold weather. Me too. I really love to experience. Like I want to like touch snow, build a snowman.
I want to make snow angels,
Oh, really?
but I'm afraid of cold weather. Really afraid of cold weather, guys. Like in the Philippines now, I don't want the fan face towards me because yeah, I get chilly. I get chilly right away. But for Roger and my baby, they love cold weather. So next is yes, -7. Ah, in Dayton. Wow.
It's cold,
You guys
right?
should do a panel with Filipino women who work at call centers. Yeah, we could basically do that, but it's really difficult for them to have availability on the weekdays because they they can't they can't have uh like they're sleeping in the morning, most of
Yeah,
them.
because their shift mostly are in the evening, like 12 or like midnight, or like from 11 to 8 or 12 a.m. to 9 in the morning. So that would be their like uh, most of call center agents, that would be their shifts. So it's really hard for them to invite. Actually, we tried, but they would say, "Oh, okay, we're busy, and during that time, I won't like available. I have to sleep." So maybe weekends, yeah, but their schedule's still really tight, right? But yeah, we will try. We will try to invite again. Maybe if we can find someone who is available during weekdays or during their day off.
Yeah, I guess so. We can try, but yeah, maybe on a weekend we could do a panel of Filipinas, and I guess that would be perfect. Since you want to interview them, right?
Yeah,
Yes. Uh, wow. I'm trying to actually contact my friends right now. Maybe we could um get them on the live. So yeah, about Filipinas. The topic for today for our conversation right now is which is better, the province girls and or the city girls? What are the
yeah,
pros
like
and cons?
yes, exactly. This is a good topic, guys, because like we said earlier, each of us we have different standards, preferences. So especially you guys, you're looking for half of a life like a Filipina girlfriend or wife. So some of you like you want to have or marry or having a girlfriend or like a province girlfriend or a city girlfriend or wife. This is really good because we have to share and give you the positive side about province and city girl, and also the bad side.
Yeah, that's true. Especially for city girls, because they are much more liberated than province girls, but not all the time. I think it's like half and half, 50 and 50. Some province girls are liberated, but just too shy to show it. For city girls, they're liberated, but they show it. It's like they just show it directly. They don't really make it as if that's still innocent or whatnot, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So, okay. You panel cousins. This is our cut. Okay. What are you doing there?
I'm typing. I have to like chat Robert. I sent him the link. I sent him the link. Hopefully, um, he could join us. So, Robert, have you like received the link already or not yet?
Okay, guys, if you want to join our panel and be in our live right now, please let us know. You can send an email to Roger. His email is in the comments. You
Okay.
can check.
This is your cut for all money to have saved from dating side. Okay. All right. Before that,
Thank you
thank
so
you so much,
much.
Michael Miller, for the super chat. We really appreciate it.
Thank you so much. So yeah, basically, I guess.
And he said, "This is your cut for all the money to have saved me from dating side. I already gave Calvin his cut. I think face to face is the best way." Yeah, yeah. Thank you so much for all of your generosity. And if you wanna join us, Michael, just send us a message um, to my email. So let me put my email and also Rudy. Yes, right? That's me.
Yes, you could actually invite Rudy and who's available. Please come and be with us in our panel right now. Sorry for the last minute um, advisory or something. It's just also a last minute live decision because we just decided that we have free time now.
Yes.
Yeah.
So this is like unplanned, but since like the middle of like morning shift, we decided like okay, we will be going live today since we have time and we
Or not
do
sleepy
all
yet.
the yeah, we're not sleepy and we already did our household chores last weekend, so that would be really perfect for us. All right. So Rudy, just send us an email and I will send you the link. And also Michael, if you want to join us, please email me.
Yeah.
Or what about Rudy? Yeah, Rudy. The light. Also the light.
Yeah, let's make it jolly. Let's make it fun. The
Yeah, let's
more
make
the
it fun. Like
merrier.
the more the merrier, right? You're right. Okay. Michael Miller. I'm always free to interview. Okay, that's good. That's good. So once again, this is my email, Roger and frepuesto@gmail.com. Okay, Robert said, give me a minute and I will lag in. Okay, sure. We will wait. We'll wait. So we will before we discuss, about province girl and city girl, um, we'll just wait for the rest to join and then we can start. Smokey. So Jeff said, you do what you can when you can. No apologies needed. Okay. That's thank you. Okay. We'll just wait for them.
Yeah.
So
Before we start anything. Yeah.
right.
Mm. I'm also trying to invite my friends too while we're at it. Basically, while we're trying to do so, we can actually try to discuss other topics. So nowadays, like how's the pandemic there in your country? Like, what are the updates there?
Oh yes, because we heard news like there is new variant, right?
Yeah, they say there is a new variant right now, and it's really causing a lot of difficulties to travel again, domestic and internationally, they say.
Yeah. So we'll just wait for them.
It's okay. You don't want, okay. I know province girl, but her English is not that good.
Yeah, that's what that's the like the bad side. One of the bad side of or the disadvantage of the province girl, that you need to be patient. Like you really have to understand um her all the time because her English is, um, you know, not good compared to a city girl,
But
right?
not all province girl has bad communication or bad communication skills. Some actually can speak a little bit, but most of the good speakers are in the cities because maybe most of them are already working at a call center or they took major in English. So it really depends. Not all city girls can communicate that well.
Well, yeah. especially yeah, like what you said, like have those our province girl have like the experience like to work, uh, study in the city as well, so they have like a good communication skills. So but majority of them, like you know especially those family or parents that they can't send their daughters or kids to school, for sure it's gonna be hard, and their communication skills is really or not really, but it's bad compared to the city girl, right?
Yeah, I would say so too. But yeah, they try their best. They do hand gestures, body gestures, and yeah, just try to communicate for foreigners to understand. But basically, if you really want them to train their English speaking skills, you need to just talk to them frequently. Because the more that they can talk to you every day, the more that their communication skills can improve. You don't need to hire a private tutor or private teacher, because that would just you would just spend money. the,
Yeah, and don't worry about that because Filipinos can easily adapt or um, know the basic. It's just that you need to be patient, right?
Yeah, you really need to be patient. It would really take a while that a Filipina can be having that sharp accent that you want if you want to communicate with her much more, or if she can have the good English speaking skills, it would take like 3 to 4 years of training.
Right,
Yeah.
right. So, but if you use to communicate with, like what you said earlier, that if you use to communicate, um, she can improve her skills, right?
Yeah. Basically, you don't really you don't see that directly because you can communicate with her, you see her in front of you every day, but try to actually observe it. Try to observe it. The more that you communicate with her, the more she can practice her English skills. It's much better.
Yeah. Yes. Well, the good thing, yeah, the good thing about City Girl, majority or most of them, they know how to speak English and their communication skills is really good. So that's the good side um, of City Girl, and that's the bad side also about the province. Okay. Yes. I sent Roger my email. Yeah, yeah. I already sent you the link, Mike or Michael. And Rudy, I haven't received any email coming from you.
Maybe he's still working on it. Maybe he's still preparing his equipment.
Yeah, maybe. So, Michael Miller, have you narrowed my destination? I have narrowed my destination to Trees or St. Carlos. Did you get it? No, no, Rudy. Okay, maybe you can put your email. If that'll be fine, or if that's okay with you, you can put your email in the chat. Yeah, if not, you can. All right, I got it now. I got it now. Thank you. Yeah, thanks. Okay, just wait for a while. Let me invite Rudy.
I'm inviting to a couple of friends if you don't mind.
All right, there we go.
Hi. Can you
Hi.
Hi.
can you hear me?
Yeah. Yeah.
Perfect, perfect.
Perfect.
All right.
All right. So, how do
Dude, you
we
guys are
call you?
cool.
Like
Between you, Calvin,
Mike
and
or
John,
Michael?
you guys are like cool.
Thanks, thanks. Do we call you Mike or Michael?
My son is Michael. I'm Mike. My
Ah,
son's
okay.
Junior.
Ah, okay. All right. So
Nice.
we'll just wait for the other to join.
I'm also trying to forward like some of my cousins too right now. Yeah.
Hey, there's Rudy the punching bag.
Hey, Rody.
Hi, Rudy.
You're
Hi
famous,
there.
Rudy. You're famous. You're famous.
I'm famous
Yeah,
everywhere.
celebrity guy.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
welcome,
by the
Robert.
What's
Hello,
going
Robert.
on, Roger? What's up, baby?
Good, good. Yeah, yeah. Good, good.
How you doing? Look at Rudy. You got some glasses on. Look at you, boy. Superstar.
No, that's my. This is my Barner glasses, the one that protects you from the blue light.
Ah,
Oh,
okay.
okay. It's a screen. Okay, it look like sunglasses. Ismi,
Anti-red.
how are you, Esmeralda?
I'm good. I'm good. I don't have sleep, but I'm good.
Hey, you guys work hard, man. You two
Thank
work
you.
hard. Now, and I've always said that to you guys, or through messaging and what have you. But
Yeah,
you two are a good, a
we're
hardworking couple.
We need to.
Hey, how you doing, Mike?
hey,
All right.
Thank you so much. Yeah, Jeff is not yet. I think Jeff is right. Jeff busy right now. Let's see. I'm
yeah,
trying to
maybe
ping
he
him.
is like doing something. But yeah,
by
before
the way,
we
this is
start,
tea.
guys.
This is tea,
Oh, I
not
thought it's
beer.
wine.
It's tea.
You
I'm
sure?
not
This
John.
is Johnny Walker. So
I'm not John. Well, hey, I've got a bar
I
in
have
my
wa-
house, so I just
I have water.
I've
I
got
have
a bar.
Milo.
I've probably got more alcohol in my house than most clubs.
Me, yeah, I'm just doing cocoa. Cocoa.
Coco.
I don't know if
Coco.
you can see
Okay.
my bar. I don't know if you
Okay,
can see
guys,
it.
Yeah, that's awesome. Awesome.
you
You
can
guys are doing
introduce
more
Here's
yourself.
my
liquor.
wine collection.
Oh
Hey, I'm
man.
giving it all up. I'm moving to the Philippines, and everything in this house is gone.
Uh,
Everything.
Oh,
Oh
oh,
no,
really?
including the
Okay.
liquor.
Robert, you can introduce yourself so that everybody will know, just like a short or something. Yeah, you can
Yeah.
introduce
Hey.
yourself.
I'm Robert. I'm from St. Louis, Missouri, here in the United States. Uh, Real brief. I was born in Okinawa. I'm half black, half Japanese. Uh,
Mm,
Ah,
yeah. So
yeah.
after
Ohio.
Viet, my
Ogenki
father
desu
was a
ka?
Marine in Vietnam. Afterwards, he lived in Japan. Met my mother. I don't know no Japanese, so hey, I'm sorry. But yeah, my only ties to the Philippines is I remember my father used to tell me stories that after we left Japan,
Mhm.
we lived in Manila for a while. I'm not sure how long, a short period of time, but we lived in Manila, and so he spoke of the Philippines briefly
Mm,
before we made our way to the United States. But how I got into the Philippines was about the food. I'm always looking at different food channels. Philippines was one, Thailand, Vietnam. But when I started watching YouTube videos as far as Filipino food, that's when the different, I guess YouTube started sending me different stuff, but different vloggers who've been living there. And that's when I really found out like the living in the Philippines, the cost of living. And I was surprised on how many expats, Westerners were living there and the reason why. And My only interaction with Filipinos is about over a year ago. A coworker of mine, she's from the Philippines, from Manila, and we were talking. I was telling her about like all the videos and the food and everything. She's like, "What you know about that?" And I was like, "I'm watching videos and stuff." But honestly, and that's where I was like, you know what? I want to go there. I want to visit. I want to experience. So I'm not coming there like, I know a lot of guys. Don't get me wrong, it's fine. A lot of guys are going there because they're looking for a woman there or what have you. But me, first and foremost, I'm going for the culture. I'm going for the food. I need to learn the culture, the people. You know what I'm saying? Before I can really venture off into everything else. Because if you just come in there for the woman, you're going to lose focus on everything else. Because in order to understand a Filipino woman, my personal opinion, you need to understand the culture, right? Roger
Right.
Ismi, and so, but
I
no,
agree.
and really, I've been thinking about like really, really thinking about just retiring there. The slower pace of life, I want it.
Yes,
This I grew
exactly.
up in the
So
U.S. I'm not a big club person. I don't like crap, so I'm not really into all of that. But I can manage there, and I do understand that the living there is different from the U.S. depending on where you're staying at. You gotta understand. I grew up where I didn't have much either, so none of that is like a big surprise to me. I do understand it's gonna be a little different, but now if when I come and visit and I do meet someone, a Filipino, that's even better. Don't get me wrong, but I'm not coming there
yeah, we get you.
just
We
to
get
meet
you,
a
man.
Filipino. I need to come and just experience, your country. So, and that's a short thing. If you got more questions, just ask. But yeah, that's the short version of it. So, that's my game plan. I want to come. I want to live it. And hopefully just retire there.
Oh
That's
yeah,
nice.
of course.
I would
Okay.
say that's actually a good way to know about a culture. You really want to know more about it. If you're just basically just aiming for the women there, of course, they be bewitching you, dude. They would be bewitching you. Women's here in the Philippines would, ah, you would really say that, this is a paradise.
Yes. So much better to enjoy Philippines first, and then we do not know along the way you can meet Filipina, right?
Yeah,
So
most definitely, man. And the thing is, you guys got so much like, and I'm trying not to overwhelm myself, And I was thinking about I am going to come, but there's so much to do. There's all the different resorts and the different beaches.
exactly.
So and when I do come, I plan to come for at least 30 days, a month. I plan to come a month or a little bit longer each and every time, 2 to 3 times a year. So if I was to meet someone there, at least she'll know that, it's like, hey, okay, I'm coming back. I'll be here for 30, 40 days. Then I, go back to US, work, for a few months, 3 or 4 months, and come back, So
Yeah, we're planning that together. So you sent me
yeah,
an email, right? So hopefully we
yeah,
can do and work with that. Yeah. Okay. So next, Rudy, you can introduce yourself,
Yeah,
yeah, most definitely.
the
I
celebrity
think
guy.
everybody knows
Yeah.
me, right?
Oh, Rudy.
Right.
Mike knows me. Robert knows me. But yeah, my name is Rudy
Yeah.
Magallanes. I live on a small island called Guam. I'm only 3 hours away from the Philippines, so what you call this, I can actually go there. But as you know, Guam is a U.S. territory, so I can't go really there. But
Yeah.
if I could just fly. The round trip ticket's gonna only cost me like on non-COVID like $400 $500, and that's round trip. And
Lucky
if
you.
Oh,
and
Oh,
if
lucky you.
Man.
if right now, of course, now with COVID, well, it's gone up to $600 $700, but it's still doable and so forth like that. It's round trip.
Yeah.
But the nice thing about living on my island is that, first of all, it's so close to the Philippines that if you were gonna leave on a Friday, you can come back on a Monday and not even get jet lag.
Yeah. Nice.
Spend the weekend, come back. Oh, that's it. That's good. You get to see your family and everything else. Most of my friends, the one that live in the mainland that are Filipino, actually want to live on this little island because they could do that. They could visit their families and friends and relatives and then come back and nobody's the wiser and so forth like that. But yeah, my father came here in 1947. My mother came here in 1963. Then of course that made me born. But I became a U.S. citizen because I was born on this small little island of Guam and so forth.
mm,
I work at
okay.
the university. I'm the IT
Awesome.
specialist, support specialist for them. And I think if Mike and Robert saw me before, they saw I have a whole bunch of computers behind my screen.
Yeah, it worked. Yeah.
So
Yeah,
an
and
IT guy.
I tend to work a lot because of the fact that if you saw me during the interviews with Calvin, sometimes I'm typing and so forth because I'm programming and checking my monitors just to make sure. But I do love my job. I've been working there for 20 years. So what you call this? The only reason why I love the job is because of the fact that I can stay with my son, who I take care of by myself because I was divorced 5 years ago. So I tend to what you call this? It's just me and him here on the island and so forth like that. But he is leaving on December 18th to see his mother in California, and then he'll be back on January the 2nd. That's why I wanted to come to the Philippines, but as you know, I can't.
Yeah, that's we do not know. We do not know, right? Because changes, there will be changes, but we will just wait for the big news, but we do not know when exactly.
You know, I want to
Yeah.
invite Robert and Mike if they would like. I talked to Texas Desoy or even Bobby, as you might not know him as Bobby, but I talked to him a lot. So you, Mike, and Robert, you guys are invited to go visit Texas Desoy over there in Davao. We can all have a Texas barbecue.
I plan to, yeah. That's
He
on my
wants a
bucket
long
list.
hair. He wants a
Yeah,
long
and
hair.
we can
So,
also come to our apartment. We can do barbecue too.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll do
Yeah.
a Texas style barbecue for us, bro. I'm telling you,
Yeah.
he's inviting all of us.
I could just watch. I only want Roger could do the cooking for you. He is good at cooking.
Mike won't miss the state somewhere with Texas barbecue.
Rudy,
Okay.
for many years, I worked at a meat distributing company that's worldwide. So I always got meat dirt cheap. So like
Oh, you know what?
ribeyes, I've been
No.
reduced down to hamburgers because I
Oh,
just got
okay.
tired of eating steak. As a matter of fact, I saw you eating some food on Thanksgiving. I think it was a Tuesday because you guys had
Yes.
something going on
Yeah.
Wednesday before Thanksgiving. I
Yeah.
couldn't believe how many. I mean, it's like you ate for an hour straight. I mean, it
Oh
was
yeah.
chicken after chicken after chicken, and it was
Yeah.
like, where's this guy
Plate
putting
after
all this
plate.
food at?
It's Thanksgiving.
Sorry to interrupt you, though. Go ahead, finish.
Thanksgiving, bro. You know how it is. Shit, I'm hungry.
Okay. Okay, Mike, you can introduce yourself.
Oh, okay. Well, my name is Mike. I live in the United States. I live in Iowa. It's a cold place. You know,
We're in
e-
Iowa.
I always hear Filipinos say they want to see snow and they want to make a. It's kind of like the reverse. I want to go see waterfalls and oceans and so forth and so on. You guys are used to it. But once you've been here in this cold for a while, you'd be like, I want to go home. You'd be like, Roger, let's go.
Yeah, I want to experience, but not for for the entire of my life, but maybe 1 month or so. But for staying the whole like entire of my life, no, I can survive. I can't.
Yeah, I agree. I was married 18 years ago. I've been a single parent for 17 years. I have a daughter. I have two daughters. One's married. I have another one that's about to get married. My son will graduate in May. So my plans are to, in June, get a round trip ticket. I want to be in the Philippines from June till the end of October. And this is not a woman thing. I just want to come and see the country. I want to come and see the country. I want to come and see, different, cities or what have you. But my goal is to return back to the United States. If everything is fine, then say goodbyes to my family and everything, and then come back in either January or February, and then make it my permanent home. Of course, I will travel back to the United States every November and December because we always have big family gatherings there. So I'll never miss that, or at least until as long as my parents are alive, But I've narrowed it down to I was thinking of Dumaguete, but I want the kind of province city life, not too far, not too close. So I've narrowed it down to San Carlos or General Tres. I think that's where I probably want to live. So I don't know, would it be wise to rent an apartment? You just pay a full 6 months rent and then find a place to live. And before I move, you know, or before I go back to the United States for 2 months, just secure an apartment, whatever city I want to live in, if I'm, and just pay the rent up for 6 months. I mean, is that so I've heard that you can get a pretty good deal if you
Yes,
pay
you can.
6 months to a year, but then I've also heard that if you do that, a lot of times landlords won't come and want to help you do anything in the apartment. You probably have to fix everything yourself. I don't know.
It
But
really depends on the landlord, though.
Yeah.
There's
mhm.
some landlords are really they're really updated. They would
Okay.
really go there and ask you if you have troubles with your apartment.
Okay. Well, that's cool because I'm
Like
retired.
what we have right now.
It's because of the fact that it's the long distance rent or that you're gonna do, and they have a constant money flow coming in. So some of them will actually like that because of the fact that it keeps on coming in for 6 months. They know it's gonna come in for 6 months, or even one solid lump sum, and they don't have to worry about it.
Right. Well, I'm 57. I'm about to turn 58. I took an early retirement. I was actually going to come to the Philippines in 2019, and 2020 COVID hit, and that just kind of messed everything up. So my son graduates, as I said, in May. So June, I'm going to travel there, and if I like it, if I mean, I'm sure I'll like it. I've been researching this for years. It's not something that just popped up, and I've always dated Asian women. I've probably dated more Asian women than I have Asian American women than I've had just regular American women. So I guess, but I want to do it. And um, I'm not moving there for a woman. I'm pretty sure one day I'd probably eventually find a girlfriend or something like that there. But I want my retirement money to stretch, you know, as far as the money that I have saved, the money that I invest, and also my Social Security. I should be fine. I'm looking at maybe, you know, just coming there and enjoying the country.
In the long run, yes, you would really take advantage of the Philippines too because of the currency of your money here. And it would really be a good retirement location for you. Because
So
basically, Mhm. Go ahead.
I have a question for you, Esme. Or I guess you could also answer this, Roger. Um,
Mhm.
what I My biggest issue is getting off the plane, and then you know maybe if I book a hotel in Airbnb or just book a hotel somewhere. But I'm like, okay, what am I going to do now? I don't know anybody. I know a lot of people speak English, but before, when I was on some of the dating sites, I would specifically put, I'm not necessarily looking for a relationship, but somebody that can help me get situated in the city. But all the women disregarded that. If I wasn't immediately trying to be in a relationship with them right then and there, they weren't wasting their time with me. You know, um, so
Right.
and I don't want to call people scammers or anything like that. I mean, I think you can only be scammed if you let yourself be scammed. So I mean, I had on my profile, I will not send money, I will not ask for nude photos, I will not ask for sexy videos and things like that. I want to get situated in the country. That's what I want to do. And I'm not belittling women, but women is secondary on my list, maybe third. I mean, I want to,
Okay.
I don't want to get into a relationship with somebody, and then find out that this person I've been chatting with for so long is not the person that was for me. So I just want to learn the country and learn the people and respect the country, and if I can help people there, you know, I, I'll do the best I can in that area. But getting situated is really important for me.
Course. If you are, I think most of the people are the same. Like, if we went to your country, we would be having this same issue too. Like, what should we do? What would be our itinerary? Because we're new to the country, we don't know what to do there. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, it's going to be completely opposite. When everybody's always talking on every vlog that I watch, it's like you don't need a lot of money. The cost of, I mean, just to have a hotel, a shabby cheap hotel, to stay in is going to cost you at least, you know, at least $75 a night, and that's like a low end hotel. I mean, to find an apartment, I would probably say you got to have some kind of you've got to have some income. You got just sometimes renting an apartment here in the United States is more expensive than buying a house. Usually that's the rule. You know, apartment can run you anywhere from 700. Well, the city that I live in, the economy is really cheap. Like the mortgage on my house is $700 a month. To rent a house like mine, it would probably cost you like $900 a month, maybe $1,000. But if places like California, Colorado, I've lived in those cities. I mean, you can pay up to $2,000 just for a one room. You know, I don't know what it's like in Indiana or Kentucky or places like that because I've never been there. But in Ohio, you got to have a lot of money first of all, and you have to know where you're going and what you're going to do. It's sad to say, but the United States is a dog eat dog world. People do not want to waste their time with you, and if you can ask questions where this is at and where that is at, but nobody's really gonna, unless you know somebody. A lot of people are really not gonna waste their time unless you get to know somebody. So I would say the first thing that you probably want to do is maybe know somebody there already. I always say like this here: why not meet somebody online, like one of your vlogger or one of your, you know, somebody like Robert or whoever, somebody that's one of your viewers, and have them help you out, because it's going to be really tough. I mean, I don't know, Robert, what do you think? It's going to be really tough to just get off. It's going to be more tougher for you to get off the plane and say, okay, what do I do now? Versus me getting off the plane, and there's all kinds of friendly people. Everybody wants to help. Women all over the place that wants to get to know you. It's not like that in the United States. It's mind your own business. Leave me alone. I got things to do. It's just a fast paced country.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to get off the hamster wheel.
Yeah,
I want to get off this hamster wheel. You know, I've taken care of people
Mhm.
all my life, and I've decided that I want to take care of myself. But you really should maybe know a blogger, a listener, or a viewer, or somebody that you feel like that you can trust. Or I even think Calvin said something about, he mentioned, I'm not sure, maybe he mentioned that he needs to go back to the United States, or he might go back to visit sometime. Go with him or let him show you around or something like that. But it's going to be tough to do it on your own.
Yeah, I guess
Okay.
so.
Most definitely, especially
I
if
talk
you're a
a
person
lot.
that likes to plan everything out. Yeah,
Yeah, that's
Oh, I
fine.
talk more than
That's
you,
fine.
Mike.
Okay, so first,
You'll never want me on your show again because I'll just talk all the time. Yeah, Robert, it's I'm not trying, and I'm not beating. I hope you don't get any hate mail saying that I'm beating America up or anything. This is just how America is. Everything is fast, you know. I mean, if I want something today or tomorrow, I can order something tonight and have it at my doorstep tomorrow.
That's right, you can.
And if
Yeah,
it's
that's
not
right.
there, you can either get it free or tell them you don't want it, and they'll give you a discount, or even everything is just so fast paced here. And if something takes longer than 5 minutes, their interest, you lose interest. Everything.
That's true.
You're right. So going back to your question a while ago about getting off the plane, we can advise you like things that you might need to do. For sure, it's really hard for you, but here's the thing that we can advise. Like, if you are hesitant to get off the plane alone, we advise you like to have like a place to stay like close to the airport, and then get a like like a grab car going to your hotel to be safe, not a taxi, because taxi, if no, this is in America and you have a lot of money. Yeah, I will suggest you like
Okay.
you can get a shuttle service or a grab taxi or a grab car, right?
Or you could get
Going-
Uber.
Yeah, Uber.
I thought Uber wasn't in the Philippines anymore. I thought Grab took over.
It's still available.
Grab or Uber, yeah, still available
Okay.
in Cebu or Manila. Yeah.
Okay, bro. Do you
And
actually know that? Let me interject for a moment. You know that Grab. I use Grab a lot in the Philippines, and what I noticed about Grab is that little app of theirs is pretty good because of course it calls up everything that you need and so forth like that, and food also. And what people don't know is that you can actually send money with that Grab, because what you do is you put money into your account and you can send money to whoever needs it. Like if that girl, the one you're seeing, needs Grab for coming to your hotel or whatever, you can just send her Grab money, and it's on the way. It's like sending stuff, and she can buy food with it and everything else. It's like it's like using Gcash.
Well,
yeah, it's
yeah,
like
and don't get me wrong. The thing is, how can I say this? I don't want to. I would like a female companion. That would be great, as long as there was this understanding that we're friends, and if her time is money, that's okay. But it's not going to be like that. I've heard so many times unwritten agreement.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want
No
to
Uh,
be
strings
like that.
attached.
Like like
wink, wink,
and,
nudge,
and, and
nudge.
don't take this the wrong way, Roger, but like just having a friend like you would be cool, like somebody to hang out with. I know you work a lot and everything, and I mean, I'm not somebody that needs to be babysat. I've reinvented myself and just moved to other cities and states with nothing and made it work and thrive. So I'm sure I can thrive. I'll thrive, but it would be nice to have just buddy. I like women,
yeah,
so don't
yeah.
think I'm just saying, just just somebody like, I've thought about like, how Calvin would feel or John would feel if, if I was there and message them every once in a while. But I don't want to just do somebody
I,
off the fly and they think that they're going to get money out of me. I
you
guess
know,
that's my.
if I have the chance, I will do and try my best to pick you up at the airport, though. If you want me to be your, like in your company.
Well, like I said, just friends. I mean, like, to be honest with you, I've got, as I said, I'm almost 58. In my whole life, I've got probably 5 people that I can say are true blue friends, and um, I'm, I value friendship more than anything. It's not something that I'm a leech or I'm clingy or can you help me with this or that. Just every once in a while, hey, do you know where I can get such and such at? And then I can figure it out from there. But just somebody to hang out with a little bit.
Okay. All right. I see. We got you. We got you. Um, well, yeah. If like I said earlier, you can book your hotel close to the airport, or you can get someone, which is maybe you can get some friends here in the Philippines, and then company with you. That would be the options, right? So yeah, maybe Calvin. We do not know, right? Like what you
Yeah.
said.
Well, I like the apartment you guys just rented. I mean, that is a beautiful place. I mean, I'm thinking, okay, you guys said that was like what, 170 or something like that in US dollars. Man, that place would cost
Yeah.
at least $1,000, depending on where you're living in the United States or more. And I was like, that would like be a perfect place to live. I've also debated on buying a condominium because I know I would own that, but that would mean I would have to live in the city. And that's what sucks about that. I don't want to live in the middle of the
Mhm.
city. I don't want to be in Manila or Cebu. I thought about Dumaguete, but it's growing so much that I don't know if I want to do that. But that apartment you guys have is like it's I can't even say. I was just sitting there with my jaw dropped, thinking, "Wow, they pay $170 a month for that."
Yeah, actually, it's really affordable and it's comfortable place, huge. Um, that's why we choose here to like stay longer because we love the place. And
Yeah.
the thing that we love also because the surrounding or the place that we're is like quiet place, not unlike
Mhm.
in the squatter area. It's like too noisy and it's not good for our work. So that's why we choose this. What about you, like Robert? Would you like to stay in like in a city or like more on province or like small city?
You talking about far as visiting or living?
Living, living.
Living, you know what? I think I would want to do more of the province. I would definitely want to take in consideration of hospital wise, this and that. But I do. I want the slower pace of life. I'm not. I don't need the traffic. I don't want the people. I'm an introvert. I don't like. I'm not saying I don't like people. I don't like crowds and all of that. So being in the province would be great for me. I don't need much. This the only two things I need, Roger, is I need some aircon. All right, because I'm American. I'm used to having air conditioning. I'm sure I can adjust, but aircon and decent Wi-Fi. And not because I
Mhm.
do a lot of editing or videoing, but just checking emails, communicating with my son. That's really it. Easy,
Okay.
just those two things.
Yes, we can find you here in San Carlos though, as long as you are in like the heart of like San Carlos in the city center. Well, internet is
We could
good.
easy, we could easy actually see you. Even Calvin, we could easy find him.
I
Okay.
just want to go
Okay.
island hopping. I want to just see everything. That's my
Uh
bucket list. I want to jump off waterfalls into a big pool of water. You know,
okay, so yeah, I just have a question for the three of you guys. Like, have you ever meet a province girl or a city girl, and what were your experience? Not just in Filipina, but also like, other culture.
Who wants to go first?
Yeah,
Okay,
I'll
you
just
can
go pick
go.
Robert.
Okay.
So I've had interactions with a Filipino. And I said in my introduction, she's actually 24. She's about 25 now, but again, she was from Manila, but she's been living here in the United States for 7 to 8 years. Her father, who's Filipino, been living here for a while, so he actually got her over here. But again, I, she was from Manila, and she was more city girl than province girl. I believe her mother's side of the family lives in the province, but because she kind of grew up in Manila. Because I remember she told me something. She was like, I never had to like iron my clothes or wash them. She said her father made sure that there was always someone to do that for her. This is why she was living in the Philippines, going to high school. But of course, when she got here to the States, but she's more westernized to a certain degree. But what I'm saying is that I would consider her more a city girl than province girl. If that make Does
And
that make sense, Roger?
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
Is me?
We got you.
yeah. I would say so too. Like, it's really different if you grow up in a city, even though that your mother gave birth to you in the province. It's really the matter of how they evolve. Because
Yeah,
even the province girl, even that they stayed in the province for 20 years or so, but once they got a taste of that city life,
yeah,
they just change. I don't know why.
Yes.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
just
Most
that,
definitely.
you know, yeah, all of us, we learn. We can learn, right? So if we will like want to improve ourselves, not only on this specific area, we have the chance to improve, not only in that area, but everything. If no matter what, if you are in the countryside or province, you have the chance to improve.
And
And
Roger
oh,
Ismi, the same goes here in the U.S. If you grew up in a small town in one of these states here in the United States, and you move to the big city, let's say New York, Chicago, or let's say L.A., Los Angeles, trust me, you're going to change the way you think, even the way you talk, you change. So yeah, you definitely change once you move from a small province to a big city.
Yes, I agree.
I agree with that too. So yeah, Texas this way actually comment, "Hey Roger, read the comments."
Actually, I supposed to, but maybe after the answer in question, and then yeah, I will read the comments. Like after Robert, I will read some comments, and then and then go over for Rudy. Okay, so yeah, you can go ahead, Rudy, first.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's so many. Remember now, I've been to the Philippines quite often because my father used to work at Pan American World Airways, so we used to visit the Philippines every month. I'm sorry, every year. What goes until he retired and so forth. So I know I've immersed myself in the culture, and I know already what to. Especially the fact that when I went back to my province, which is in Bacor, Cavite, that place was really made out of everything was made out of wood until they changed everything around and start putting cement for their buildings. So I know how the girls are from very simple to what you see in the city. When I used to date girls there when I was very small, yeah, they were simplistic, as in all they cared about was working at the house, or trying to find a job, and listening to their parents and so forth. So every time I would visit them, because of the fact that I'm from the mainland or I'm from Guam, they're always there. I mean, their simplistic views and so forth. It's amazing because I can speak the language and so forth. But when you go to the city, oh my God, it's totally different. They want to go here, they want to go there. They talk to you about anything and everything that's interesting in their head. Uh, can you take
Okay.
me out here? It's like it's a whole new world for them. Like, well, okay, I guess I can take you there, and so forth like that.
Yeah, a
So
lot
I've
of
dated
options.
yeah, I've dated both of them and so forth. And remember now, I got married to one. My ex-wife was from Vegan, up north, in the Locust Sur, and she was simplistic
Mhm.
in her ways until I brought her here. And then, wow, you see the change in her. It's amazing. It's like she would stay by me all the time and hold my hand. And then later on, when she got westernized because she got working, oh my God, that's it. You see the difference in change. You see everything just opens for her, and like I mentioned in Calvin's channel. Imagine she wanted to go to the military and so forth. So she found out that was the shortcut to getting her U.S. citizenship, because the military will pay for everything. You don't even have to pay for. You don't even have to take the citizenship exam or anything. You just go in. You pass boot camp. Boom, you get your citizenship right there. No ifs,
Okay.
ands, or buts. That's it. I live here on this island, and this island is considered what you might call slow. Everything is Guam time, right? I know Mike and even Robert has heard how Hawaiian time. If you think Hawaiian time is slow, Guam time is slower. It's
Slower.
like, yes,
Hey, Robert.
because
Hey,
I, I,
Robert.
I I lived in Hawaii, going to school there for 3 years, right? Becoming a doctor. And when I went there for parties and so forth, when you go to a party, you start at, they say come at 7 because the party will start at 8. Here on Guam, when you say come at 7, the party don't start till 10 or even 9.
Hey,
That's how
Robert.
slow the island here. And if you think that is slow, you go to a Philippine party. Oh God, that thing is still jumping, and I mean it's slow starting, and then at the end it's still running. It's still running till the end. Everybody's singing a song in the karaoke machine, and you're like, oh, it's still going. Oh shoot, okay.
Hey,
Okay,
Robert. Tell them
Texas is
about
over here.
Robert.
Okay,
Tell them
Texas
about
is
Black
sorry.
People Time.
Oh man,
Okay.
It's no
listen.
different. I hear this all the time. But if you want something to
If the
start
event,
at
if you
4,
say,
you
hey,
tell them
it's going to
3.
start at 3 o'clock, they're not going to show up to 6 or 7. Yeah,
Yeah. If you wanted to start at 4, tell them to be there at 3. They'll be there by 4,
yeah.
4:30.
No. Tell them like 2 o'clock, 1
Yeah,
o'clock.
there you go.
Yeah.
We got that
Okay.
in
What
common.
about Filipino time? What's slower though?
This,
And
but
we have different time.
no, but what I noticed is that also that dating or even knowing Filipinas is that, or even the people, is that they don't really they go day by day in the Philippines, as in one day is over, they go to the next day and so forth. In my job, as you guys know, is that I'm a, I work IT specialist, and I also upgrade and update all the machinery here. So my frame of thinking is always 5 years ahead. I cannot think the day what's going to happen the next day. I have to think way up there because I have to have backup upon backup just in case something fails. So I can't think one day, the next day, and so forth like that. My 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 significant other now is that way. She thinks of, oh, I just want to think what's going to happen the next day. I'm like, oh, what the heck is that? Don't you have to think stuff? That's why you have insurance. That's why you have this to back up upon that. I go, that's the same thing as thinking way ahead instead of the next day. That's the way it's supposed to go. That's the way I think, and so forth like that, to accommodate for everything that comes my way. But Filipinos think the next day, then the next day, then the next day, then the next day. That's all they do.
Okay. Okay, we have Texas this right here from the street Jangle homies. Handle myself in 18 different countries and Philippines in absolute number one. Pinay is number one. Bobby, right? So he has a lot of experience here now in the Philippines. So you can ask anything, and he knows how to speak our language already. So
Yes.
I'm very like proud of him because just like a Filipino right now. He has like the attitude of being Filipino right now.
Okay, I have a comment right in Stan Hasselback. Good morning, Roger and Asmi. Are there any social clubs or ways to meet Philippine people beside in the church? How do most so how can we actually try to okay, uh I'll try to explain first. So other than the church, you of course you can see a lot of Filipinas everywhere. It really depends on where you're located in, if you're really interested to know one. So remember guys, don't directly say hi to them because they would really run. Remember that. Remember that because most of Filipinas are not the same as like Westerners that you could just say hi. Yeah, most of them they prefer to do a slow move. Like say for example, you would directly make friends with the janitor, and that janitor knows that girl. The janitor would be the one who would be the bridge for your introduction. Make it that way instead of like say hi. They would really hide, even for me.
Yeah.
Take it from me, guys.
You got to get
Especially
introduced.
also like they're afraid. They're afraid to introduce, especially those also like province girl. Um, like most of Filipinas or majority of Filipinas who live in the province are like afraid to introduce themselves, like especially because they're afraid to communicate, right? That's the problem. But for the foreigners, they should be patient. Like, okay, I need to extend my patience because she's a Filipina. You have to like what we advise also in our previous blog or today's blog. Like, you have to be patient if you meet a Filipina girl or like a province girl, rather.
Yes, definitely. Because it's really different. Like the attitude of a Filipina and the attitude of Westerners is really different. Because the way you try to introduce yourself in Westerners, you could just basically just approach her, say hi, have a conversation. Filipinas is like, this is you, this is me, and you say hi, where are you from? It's like that. Or hi, what are you doing here? It's like I would look like this. I'm Esme, and I would like slowly back up, like I'm Esme, and yeah, I'm from just about here. Uh, I would just slowly back away from you. That's how Filipina actually works. That's how our personality is. Yeah. So if you don't know,
Okay, so Novi said it only means you have to be fit in the what so-called new environment. Fixable and adjust, I think it's normal. Well, yeah, at first we can say it's hard for you to be with our culture, but for sure you can adjust, right? For sure.
The light said, Rudy, the only one being honest. He's going there for the woman.
Oh yeah, we all know that. No, no, Rudy has a fiance. Rudy has a fiance. I'm sorry, Rudy,
That's
you
it.
have a fiance.
That's right. That's
Okay,
right.
you're out of this. You're out of this.
No, but I really know how they work because remember now I got divorced and everything else, so I
Yeah,
know how
you
they
have
how
one
it
already.
works. Right?
I would say
Okay.
like Rudy already experienced it. So yeah, he knows that how to handle it. So I guess so. Yeah. But maybe some people, foreign people would really just want to know more about the country itself before dating someone.
Yeah.
Maybe the same as Robert.
Exactly. Exactly.
That's what I'm there for. So so and this is my thing. So, and I'm not saying that all Western men. When I say Western, I'm saying Canada, U.S., Britain, Australia. Not everyone's coming there just for a woman. A lot of them are. Don't get me wrong. From what I hear from the vlogs and or the lives, but there's a good group of us that's there. Like, hey, okay, I know I can find a woman there because I don't have an issue with women here. You know what I'm saying? That's
Mhm.
not a problem. The thing is, I want to experience something different. I want to experience. I want to like just really slow down in life. America, we're just constantly running. Rudy, Mike, you can chime in on this, but we're always running. It's always something. We always got to do something. It's always something we got to pay. We always got to work. You
Yes, true.
know, and we don't spend any quality
Hey,
time.
hey, look, man.
Even for me, I didn't really spend a lot of quality time with my son like I wanted to. Go ahead, Mike.
Mhm.
Well, I mean, here's the deal. Um, I've dated women from all over the world. I mean, I guess I'm not one of those guys that just go crazy and lose his mind over a beautiful woman.
Nah, nah.
I mean, I've dated women from Korea. I've dated women from Laos. I have a Cambodian daughter. I've dated women from Vietnam, a couple of Vietnamese women. You know, the only I've chatted with province women on the internet, um,
Mhm.
but I've never actually physically dated a Filipino woman. I've dated women from the province who's moved to the United States, um, but honestly, I suppose the only way that a person is going to lose their mind is if that's their focus. I want to come over and find a woman. If I feel like if that's your focus, you're going to get what you ask for, and you might not like what you get, what you ask for. But will I meet a woman over there? Well, hell yeah, I know I will. I mean, and that's not bravado, that's not arrogance. I mean, I'm a regular man, and I'm pretty sure there's women there in the province that'll think I'm an okay guy to be with. So yeah, I mean, eventually I will be. I mean, probably not eventually. When I first get there, I mean, I'll probably go out to the nightlife, see what's out, just like anybody else. I mean, but that being a top priority of mine, it will be down the line. But I want to be situated. You know, I want to
Mhm.
have a place that I can call my own. That if I do happen to meet somebody, I'll have a place to take them, not a hotel or what have you. I want to have a place of my own. I want to get myself together before I start incorporating anyone else in a relationship. So,
Okay. So, in short, you want to settle down yourself first, right?
right, exactly. So, I don't think everybody is looking for a relationship initially, but I do feel like that eventually it will come. If you I mean, we're all grown folks. You know, most of us are retired or are at retirement age. And again, like I said, if your sole reason to come over there is to find a woman and you want to either take care of her or her take care of you, then you're setting yourself up for failure because you never gave yourself time to know the country, what the country's like, I mean, here in the United States, women in Colorado are way different from, I live in a small town of about 80,000 people, but I lived in Colorado. I mean, that's like millions of people there, and the women
Mhm.
there are different, and I've lived in Ohio. Women are there are different. I've lived in Kansas. Women are there are different. But until you actually get to know the place and what people are actually like and what parts of the country are different from other parts of the country, yeah, you are. I believe you will be setting yourself up for failure and probably going back home in a year or two. But if you're about your business and you know how to budget your money, I mean, we budgeted our money all our life, bought homes and everything else, and then all of a sudden go to another country and forget everything you've ever done and learned in your life. That just seems like it just that's not my makeup. That's not what I'm about.
Okay, so you have like the plan, like or in your mind that okay, I wanna like enjoy myself and know the culture, the environment first, and before
Exactly.
anything else. Yeah, something like that.
And let me tell you
So well,
something
yeah.
else. Let me tell you.
Mhm.
Let me just say one more thing. Me myself, I have never ever cheated on a woman in my life. I've never left a woman for another woman in my life. I've never done that. I'm not that type of guy. If my relationship ends with somebody, it's because what's going on between her and me. And I'm not going to cheat on her because we're having problems. Well, that goes right back to say that if you know a woman online or what have you, and then things aren't working or things are working out, and then you happen to start meeting all kinds of women and you're the type of person that just can't, you have wandering eyes or wandering hands, then that's going to either set you up for cheating on her or that's going to set you up for leaving her for another woman and then leaving her for another woman. You know, I'd like to be pretty much confident that the relationship that I get into, I know the person, I know what she's about. We think basically the same. And I don't want to have myself in a position, well, I met her online, I talked to her for a year or so, and now I don't even want this woman. And now I've got to go through the problem of breaking up or going along with a relationship and hoping that she won't like me and she'll go somewhere. That's just a lot of wasted time, so this it's just I want to come and relax and retire. I don't want to come and complicate my life even more.
I agree. I agree
I
with that one.
agree. I agree. So if you are in a relationship and then you wanna like cheat or something, that's a big trouble, right? It's like causing problem and headaches.
Well, yeah, I mean,
So
I want to be in the relationship. I don't want to see if this relationship will work out, and if it don't, or I meet somebody else and decide, well, I don't like her, I like her better, so leave her. I'm not. I don't operate like that. It's
Yeah, Mike, you don't want no drama, right?
as little as possible. I mean,
That's right.
seriously, I'm in a country, a foreign country. You guys call us foreigners, but I'm a foreigner to I'm in a foreign country. Everybody's a foreigner to me in the country, you know. And uh, I just feel like if I say this is my woman, and she's probably going to be my woman next month, next year, and the next year, and the next year. But if things work out, and although nothing's perfect, it's not going to be a relationship that didn't work out because of some other woman try to steal me from her, or because I saw a different woman that I like better, was prettier or shorter or taller or whatever. I kind of just said the
yeah,
same thing all over again, didn't I?
we you know um, well that will be a good experience, and thank you so much for that because we already know about experience, and that's a good thing because you shared. It's like private, right?
Yeah.
But we're really happy to hear that.
And I don't want to be known as a chick boy either.
Yeah, because for sure people will say, "Oh, that this guy is womanizer."
Yeah.
A playboy.
But the truth,
Playboy.
yeah, playboy, a playboy.
That's what you
Okay,
guys
Sin
labeled me,
Hassel.
huh?
Okay, Roger and asked me, what do you think of city of Bacolod? We've been to Bacolod how many like times, but it's like more on Cebu, like number of people. You can encounter traffic jam.
I'm gonna go to
It's
the
like if you
CR.
wanna, okay, sure. If you wanna like, if you wanna like more in a city, like wanna like love parties and all clubs, restaurants. Yeah, Bacolod is one of the ideal also if you want that life or lifestyle. Okay, so Texas Tisoy, man, to any of you, if here in Davao, hit me up. I got you, no problems. Okay, we can call Bobby
I know Bobby's
if we
good.
will go
Bobby's
to
good.
Davao. Yes, sir.
I can't talk. I'm actually chatting my friends too. Maybe they could do last hour
Oh,
channel or something. Yeah.
it,
I'm so
Hey,
sorry if
Texas
I'm not talking
boy.
too much.
No, no, you're good, Ismi. You know what? At Texas to Soy, you know what would be really nice if Roger and Ismi, because Texas, man, he's very hospitable. I mean, he's telling people, "Hey, come to Val. I'm gonna take care of you." I would
yeah.
love to see a video of you two going down there into the Val, where
Ay,
Mm.
ay,
Texas
ay.
at, and showing us the hospitality he's gonna give. Texas, comment. Texas, one, you need to be on here on this live on the panel, but that would be
Bobby,
nice. I mean,
Bobby's
seriously,
very
because
forward.
yeah,
Yes,
If
obviously
Texas Tisoy, if Texas
we
Tisoy
can
would be in
invite
the
him
live,
though.
if
Hey
he
yeah,
would
guys,
be
I
yeah,
in
got a
the,
definitely.
question.
I would love to see that because again, I can't experience the Philippines because
Bobby's so forward, I tell you.
of they're not letting anyone in. So at least I can live through Roger and Ismi eyes, your videos. You know what I'm saying? That would be nice.
Okay, yeah,
uh,
that would be good as well. That we can also uh, meet Bobby and go to and experience Davao because we
Bobby,
never like
come
been
on
yet there.
over.
Hey, I have a question, and this is for you and Roger. As Esme, this is for you and Roger. Um, okay, we all know that um, foreigners cannot own property in the Philippines, right?
Right.
And
Right.
I'm pretty sure we have all heard these horror stories about some guy getting with the wrong woman. After so many years, he's then built a house. The house is in her name, the properties are in her name. Things don't work out, and he loses everything. We've all heard these horror stories. I mean, I'm sure. My question is, wouldn't it be wiser if, say, for example, if you wanted to build a house on a lot and you bought the lot for your wife, a Filipino woman that you marry, you bought the lot for her. It's all in her name, but you built the house in your name. Then you turn around and you lease the property from your wife for like a 25-year lease. Because I know there's like 25-year leases with the option of getting another lease after 25 years, which makes it like a 50-year lease altogether. And then you actually pay your wife every month for the property that you're leasing. That way, if you're if you have a problem with your wife working 6 days a week, 10 hours a day, she's got steady income. If you've got a problem with your wife helping her family out, she's got a steady income coming from you. And if I feel like that would probably protect you. So since you're leasing the property from her and the house is owned by you, you wouldn't have to worry about getting tossed out on the street. Does that make sense to anybody?
yeah, I would. If you understand it, but yeah, um, I would say that in your situation, that the way that you explain it, basically, of course, it's a like most of the foreigners, not most, but maybe a little fewer foreigners, experience having that horror story that their Filipino wife or Filipino partner ran away with the money and they didn't pay the monthly bill for the land that they're planning to build their house.
Mm-hmm.
And basically what you can do is you really need to just gather all the information, gather all the receipt, gather all, like ask for a certificate. You need to have, when she purchased that certificate for the land, you need to have a video, or a live in Facebook, or any type of video that is on the spot.
Well, I would go through an attorney. I would go through.
Oh
I would
yeah,
do all this through an attorney.
that would
I own
be
the
that would be a
house.
good idea.
You own the land, and I'm leasing the land from you. So if she wanted to leave, she could leave. But I'm still under a legal contract that I'm leasing that land. She can go wherever she wants to go, you know. But I don't know. Is that even remotely possible in the Philippines, or can you lease property from somebody that you're related to?
That sounds more like a question for maybe like a lawyer or somebody,
Right. But and I agree with you, Robert.
or
But
a real estate broker.
right,
Um,
and I would get
But
that
I do
because
kind of
you
understand
know
what you're
what I've
saying.
always
In most
learned that
cases,
if you have a question, probably somebody else has the same question, just afraid to ask. So that's why I'm asking. Buy the house, buy the land. Land is in her name. A legal lease is in your name that you're leasing from her, and the house is legally yours.
when it
Rudy.
comes to
Yes.
that,
What?
if
I'm
you
typing.
if you would like, it's like this. The house, the land would be really under your wife's name or your partner's name, but you can go and visit the Philippines, and you can actually have a written agreement that what will be your agreement with your partner. You can actually go to the nearby barangay. It's
Mhm.
like the location division where the land is you purchase was made. So you would go to that specific. This is my way of understanding it. So you could actually go to the barangay. You can just have a written contract there with the barangay and with the lawyer, because that's how still through you can get your land, because you have a written agreement. And that woman, even though that she would not be with you, or you would not be partner with them in the long run, with her on the long run, you have that land for yourself,
Right.
because you have an
Yeah, yeah.
agreement.
And also, Mike, we advise you if you have plan. Let's say, for example, you have plan in the future. So much better for you to have an agreement, like what Esme said. Like you can have a lawyer or a barangay captain that you have to sign it, like with the other party, or let's say your wife, or and with you, because we do not know in the future that you might encounter trouble, right?
Right.
So much better that you have this kind of agreement that you can hold on in case of the
Right.
situation.
And it's like Rudy said. I don't know if it's true, but it kind of go along the lines of what Rudy just said. He said that most, I believe it was you, Rudy, that most
Which
Filipinos
one?
think day to day, not
Yes, they do.
5 years. And see, my life is
No.
always planned out, and
Yes.
I try and
Mhm.
avoid as many pitfalls as I can. And if I saw that in the future, nobody knows what the future holds, but just to protect myself. I mean, that's
Yes.
like here in the United States, everything is under contract. Anything that you do is under contract, period.
Mhm.
You know, and you have a legal, there's a legal basis for to protect yourself. So I just feel like, what's so difficult about being in a relationship, signing a prenup with an attorney, and if something does go wrong down the road, you're both protected. You're still paying her the lease of the land, but the house is yours and you can't be put off. So that's just what's been playing around in my head.
Yeah,
So,
basically you could actually do that if you have a written agreement by the barangay and the lawyer, I guess. But I don't know, maybe there is a portion for the Filipina to actually get the, like, some of the land. Like, really depends on your agreement.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm
Yes,
not a
like maybe
lawyer. Don't
half or
well, it would
don't
still be
take
her land. I'm
Don't
just
take it
protecting
against
myself
me.
from being kicked out.
Right.
Getting kicked
No,
out on
no,
the
no.
street and being one of them ex. You guys did an expat a video on an expat that I believe it was a few days ago with no money and homeless in the Philippines. I don't want to be that way, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Right. That situation is different because he was like used by his girlfriend, right?
mhm.
And all of his money is like gone, and after that he left it on the street, so he can go back to um, his country because of his visa is already expired and he doesn't have enough money, or he don't have money, so that's why. Good thing there was like a TV station, and Rafi Tolfo helped him to send him back to his country. That's a good thing.
Mhm.
Yeah, basically, you don't need to worry because if there is people that would help you, or you would be helping yourself, I guess everybody would really be. You would not be homeless here in the Philippines. It's up to you and how you try to,
Well,
you
to be honest
yeah.
with you, I doubt very seriously if I'll ever be homeless. I mean, I budget my money well. I invest in some really good stock. I do very well, and again, that's not bragging, but just like you were saying, Roger, that lady was taking all his money, which again, I don't understand this because in the United States, generally a couple, your money is your money, my money is my money. But when they come over to the Philippines, when foreigners come over to the Philippines, all of a sudden, you know, you have access to my bank account, you have access to this. It's not like that. I mean, my ex-wife 18 years ago, we had a joint account, and then she had her account and I had my account. She didn't have access to my money, but we would both deposit money in our joint account, just for like emergencies and things like that there. But you know, a person can't initially scam you unless you reach in your pocket and give them money. However, when it comes to the legal stuff about property and stuff like that, it becomes a gray area.
Yeah. And if you have problem or like a huge problem here in the Philippines, you might like ask Rafi Tolfo for a help, because he would really definitely help you and solve the problem,
Right,
guys.
Rocky helps everybody. I know that.
Okay,
Yes.
so uh,
Let me just welcome my coworker. This is my coworker in sales right now. Um, this is Irene. Can you introduce yourself, Irene, please?
Hi, hello. Can you hear me? I'm shy.
yeah,
That's
all
why
good.
I don't know what to say. I just want to introduce myself. My name is Irene Intia. I am here from Cebu City, working as a call center agent, and that's it.
How old are you, Ate? Where did you live? How many kids do you have?
Oh my god. Actually, I am from Cagayan de Oro City, that is part of Mindanao. And I am a single mom with 3 kids. But as of the moment, my parents are taking care of my kids since I am working here in Cebu. I am only renting a room. And also, what's this? I'm just focusing on my work for my kids' future. That's it. Thank you.
Uh, don't be shy,
Okay,
Ate. They're really
don't be
friendly.
shy.
I don't mind.
How you doing, Irene?
I
Welcome.
feel nervous right away when I saw this person. Oh my god.
Yeah, for sure. You have that feeling, that you'll be amazed and shocked. But yeah, it's okay. They're really good.
Okay.
Okay, are
Yeah,
you single or?
Noble.
No, what happened?
We can hear you.
No,
Is she
actually, I
single?
have
No.
the fiance. He's from
Awesome. Congrats.
Italy, but then he's working now in France. He wanted to
Okay.
visit me here last since we've known each other via Europe Mingle, if you know that site.
A dating site, right?
Yeah, dating site. We met since 2019, and then that was December, and then he was planning to visit me by March, but then because of this pandemic, he wasn't able to visit me here. So maybe next year, it's okay.
I didn't know that you have a fiance, Ate Irene. This is the first time that she actually told me actually. We're
Esme
co-workers.
randomly, Esme just randomly picked her friends. But yeah,
Surprise,
that's good
surprise.
because yeah, we can hear like her experience. Like, is that your first foreign boyfriend, Irene, or
This is not your
have you
first.
dated foreigner before?
Serious one? Yeah, he is.
A serious one.
Wow.
Okay.
Surprise, surprise, right?
But if you're talking about the boyfriends just starting, there's a lot.
Okay, serious. There'll be three boyfriends. Okay.
Yeah.
Are
Ate,
those foreigner boyfriend or Filipino?
I'm sorry.
Like the rest are Filipinos or foreigner.
It's all foreigners. Come.
Hey, Bobby!
What's up?
Here
What's
we
up?
go. Bobby in the house.
Oh, okay.
ah,
There we go. Oh, there we go.
Kumusta? Hola, kumusta?
I'm live. I'm live in the
All
man cave. You see the choppers? You see the choppers? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
What's going?
You're about
What's
to
up?
fly. You're about to fly,
Hola,
man.
What's up?
amigo.
What it is?
How are you doing? You can
Live
introduce
right here,
yourself.
bro. What's going on, man? Uh, what's the topic today, Roger? What's going on there, buddy? Hey, what's up, Robert?
What's up, Texas
Hey,
baby?
what's up?
What's up, man?
What's up, man? What's up?
I'm
I see
good.
right there. I see Rudy. What's up, Rudy? Hey, I want to give a shout out to Rudy. Rudy is a very commendable man for taking care of his business. He's raising a 15-year-old son by himself. So
Yeah.
that's you know what I'm saying. That's a lot of
Thank you, man.
I've been around the block, bro. You know what I'm saying, but that's something that I have not experienced. I got my children with me. You know what I'm saying. So that's a lot of effort there for I'd like to give a hand of applause to Rudy. You know what I'm saying. So, but yeah, we're having a good time here in Davao, brother. What's up? What's going on, brother?
Yeah, we just want to have your
Well,
insight.
there's the crazy part with Ismi right now is because the StreamYard duck is hiding
The
Ismi.
duck is on her face.
Yeah.
It's okay. You already seen my face millions of times, Texas.
So there you go, Ismi. There you go, Roger. We're live, bro. What's going on, brother? How was y'all's day today? How was y'all's day?
Or maybe we can change C though, because so
I
that
think we're getting feedback from Irene.
It's okay, man. And do what you do. But I'm just very happy to be on here and everything. And if you guys have any questions, I'm live right here. I'm about 8 hours, 10 hours drive from where you are in San Carlos. I'm in Davao, which is the southern part of Mindanao. I also have we also have some properties in Jinsan. Yeah. So what's up?
okay,
Yeah.
okay. You can introduce yourself first to Irene because we have Irene here now.
Well, how you doing, Irene? I want you to know that I'm, you know what I'm saying, I'm taking and everything. So it's just a friendly basis. But Robert is from California and he was raised there. I'm from Houston, Texas. You know what I'm saying? Houston is the fourth largest city in America. It's very it's a very diverse city. But when I came to the Philippines a little bit over 3 years ago, I have never looked back. I've never gone back, and this is where I want to be. You feel me? And I've lived in 18 different countries. You know what I'm saying? And I want to give a shout out to the light. I don't know your brother. You know what I'm saying? But thank you for those kind words. But if you have any questions, I'm right here, bro.
Yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah.
you and Davao. You know Davao. How ironic is this? You know, in America, I lived in the fourth largest city. Now in the Philippines, I'm living in the third largest city, bro. All right, but we handle ourselves here with dignity. We don't take nothing from nobody, and we're here, bro. We're here with the locals. You know what I'm saying? I've been driving here for 3.5 years. Never had any issues. You feel me? All you gotta do is just be yourself, man. Be yourself, and be a part of the chaos, bro. You know what I'm saying? I love it.
Yes.
Yeah,
Be part of the
Hey,
locals.
Bobby,
Be part
and
of the
once you
locals.
understand, once you
Bobby boy,
That's what's
understand the
this is
up,
my
man.
son.
concept, once you understand the concept, it just flows, bro. It just flows, and it's effortless, man. Yeah,
All
Yeah,
Bobby
I,
right.
I
boy,
agree.
yeah.
I agree.
let me introduce my son to you, bro.
Oh, there he
Oh,
is
there
right
you
there.
Nando,
go.
That
show your
that
face.
is the future owner of that soul, buddy. That's right. Yeah,
Hi.
yeah.
Michael said, "Did I get kicked out?" No, 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 Michael. You can join us again. Just click the link again, though.
All right.
Esme, Roger, this is my son, Hernando. Hernando
Oh
Magallanes.
yes, welcome, welcome to our live. This is Roger and Esme. How are you
Hey,
doing?
Where my camera?
come
Welcome,
here.
Hernando. Good seeing you, man.
His nickname is Nando.
Salute in the chat.
Nando.
Hey,
Nando.
everybody. This is the reason right here
Oh.
why I'm right here, bro. This is my wife.
No.
Oh.
She's
My wife,
beautiful.
bro.
Welcome.
She's beautiful.
You know what
She
I'm
looks
saying?
like a 13-year-old.
I just wanted to. My wife, 25 is me. So yeah,
Oh, wow.
She doesn't look like 25 to me.
Yeah. Hey, beautiful Texas.
That's what that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. A lot of you Filipinos, it's gotta be what you eat and everything, because none of you hold your age. You hold your age very well. Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I'm getting
and
feedback.
good,
I'm
good,
getting feedback.
you, good job for you because you found your Filipina. You know.
Yeah.
Why do we
Yeah,
have
a lot of
feedback?
you 40-year-olds over here look like they're in their 20s, man.
We
Yeah.
have feedback.
Is everybody on on loudspeaker or something?
No, not me.
He's on.
I have nothing
It was
over here,
me.
bro.
I was
I'm
trying
in the
to fix
cave,
my.
man, so it's all
Yeah.
good over here.
You gotta get your own headphones.
It was actually
Uh-huh,
me. It
uh-huh.
was actually me. I'm sorry. I clicked on the wrong button.
All right, that's good. That's good.
It's okay.
I'm sorry. My bad.
What's going on, Michael? What's going on with you, brother? What's going on, Michael?
Hey, man. I'm just here chilled, man. Just trying to,
All right.
get as much information as I can to make a good, qualified decision on when I decide to when I decide to move there.
Yeah.
So I've got a plan, a 6-month plan to see what it's like, and
Okay.
then if I like it, come back. But I'm retired and just waiting for the
Yeah.
country to open and just being a
Yeah, my
person just like anyone else.
my main business in Texas was exotic car. We did a lot of warranty work for Lamborghini and Ferrari, and so that's my business. And even here in the Philippines, I shipped a 20-foot container full of my stuff. You feel me? So I know I wouldn't. If I'm over here, I feel like wrenching on something. I got my stuff here with me. That's what I did. So if you plan to come here, only bring what is important to you. You feel me? And that's
Mhm.
it.
Yeah, again, Texas,
Otherwise,
Tisoy. How many years you're now in Davao? How many years now?
nag-abot na ako dire tulo ka tuig. Ha?
Oh, okay.
Tulo ka tuig na, tulo ka tuig. 3 years. But a little
Okay.
bit over 3 years, fellas. 3 years. That's right.
Texas is showing
But the
off,
Broke
baby.
out in
people,
We speaking the
Tagalog.
language.
No, that's
He's
Bisaya,
gone,
Michael.
ain't he?
He knows how to
Bro.
speak Cebuano or
He's
Bisaya.
gone.
That's Bisaya,
That's
Michael.
right.
Don't get it twisted, bro. I have nothing to do with Manila. I don't go to Manila. If I go to Manila, I might as well stay in Houston, brother. You feel me?
No, I'm
That
saying you
place.
can speak the language. You got me wrong, bro. I'm just
Yeah,
saying you
yeah.
can speak the language.
Yeah,
You got me wrong,
Yeah,
bro.
he's a fast learner.
That's what I'm saying. If you come here, listen to your wife, repeat everything she says like a parrot, and you'll get it in time, brother, real quick. You feel me?
Well, I taught myself to speak Spanish, so I've been practicing. I've got an app that I'm trying to teach myself Tagalog, so I can
Yeah,
say
you
a few
hablo
words.
español
but-
mucho.
I can
¿Cómo
do
estás?
that.
¿Cómo?
Me
¿Cómo?
donde original lugar es Texas. Texas, you Texas. So me hablo mucho español.
Yeah,
Okay.
see.
Tú hablas mucho rápido, pero tú dices, me, movito Philippines, May, June.
Dude.
June.
But
Is that what you asked me?
no, I was just telling you, I was replying to your Spanish that I was from Houston, so I speak a lot of Spanish.
Yeah.
Since the population in Houston, 70% are Hispanics like me.
Well, see, I managed a packing house for
Yeah.
many years, and
Yeah.
it kind of went from Americans, Black Americans and white Americans to
Yeah.
Asian Americans and Spanish. So, in order to communicate, I had no choice but to learn the language. I'm kind of rusty on it because I haven't been. I've been retired for 2 years now,
Yeah.
so I listen. I watch Spanish television and I can follow along,
Yeah.
but sometimes I forget words. I have to think about what I want to say.
Yeah. Getting back into our original places before here. In Houston, the only thing that I kept there is my residence. So when me and my wife and everybody here visits there, the port authority, the TSA don't give us no shit because we have properties and we have reasons to be there, bro.
Right.
Okay.
So
That
you
makes
have
Well, I
to
sense.
mean,
get
That
the
makes sense.
I plan on getting rid of everything. If
Yeah,
I
you
mean, I'm
gotta-
not
you
just gonna
gotta-
get
yeah,
rid
you
of it
gotta-
and
yeah.
move, but I'm gonna go see what it's like. But
Yeah.
I'm just gonna bring the shirt on my back and all my all of my
cool.
legal documents and everything. I mean,
Yeah, what's waiting for you here, bro, is good times. It's gonna be it's a peaceful sanctuary. You ain't gotta worry about anything. The one thing about Filipinos here that I admire and I have completely absorbed all of it, okay? No matter how small they have, they're willing to share it with you, bro.
mhm.
You feel me?
and,
Oh yeah.
and see,
That's
that's the
true.
type of family that I come from. I mean, we're
yeah, that's
really,
their
really
culture, man. And
we're a
you know what I'm
really
saying?
close
And
knit family.
yeah.
And I
And
think
when
in Esme, in the black culture, how like we help take care of our family. And I'm pretty sure my man can attest to this as well as Robert. But I mean, I'm not one of those guys that's going to just give away every dime that I have, but I sure as
Yeah.
hell don't have a problem helping with somebody that I consider my family. I'm just
Yeah.
not going to, I just wouldn't be crazy about it. But yeah, I feel this way. Most Americans or foreigners that come over to the
Yo,
Philippines.
let me interrupt you for a little bit. What happened to the young lady? What happened to the young other guest?
Irene.
Because she was creating feedback, and at the same time,
Okay.
there is only 6 people can be allowed in.
All right. I don't want to
live
be,
stream.
I don't want to be intruding in somebody's, airtime over here.
No,
Go
no,
ahead, Mike.
thanks.
Go
No,
ahead,
no.
Mike.
No
Go
problem.
ahead, Mike.
Yeah.
Oh, doggone it, I lost my train of thought.
So, hey, don't worry about it, Mike. So people
Uh,
so Mike.
That,
so
that's
I'm
what you
old.
call aging, Mike.
I'm old.
That's what you
talk
call
about the
aging.
culture and about taking care of family.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mike. Yeah.
You know, here's my take on
Go
this.
ahead.
A lot of foreigners come over to the Philippines and they have this issue. They have this issue about, well, helping the family out or family asking for money and stuff like that there. But if you think about it, we come over there and we want everything for nothing. We
Correct.
come over there with
Yeah.
the bank account that's going to stretch 10 miles long just
Yeah.
because we set foot on
Yeah.
Filipino soil. We want the beautiful women. We want everything that the Philippines has to offer, including a woman from somebody else's family that's been helping her family, and because we look at it as the parents help the kids move along. I'm not gonna help somebody else's family and give away all your money. Well, you're a fool if you give away all your money. But if you're so self-centered that you want all the benefits from a country that has made your life so much better, which everybody says is great over here, it's this, it's that, but they're stingy in helping somebody else in the country. It's being a hypocrite. You want everything for nothing.
For you guys that have not been here or have been here before but not in Davao, let me paint a picture for you, okay? So the reason why I chose this place over other places, I've been in Zambo, I've been in Jinsan, I've been in Cebu, been in Mactan, all in places, you know what I'm saying? But Davao gives you everything you could ever want from a big city, which it is the third largest city. But see, my properties here is I have one in the city, I have one in the hills. So being out here in the outskirts, it's like a small town. But Davao in general has that small town mentality, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You could walk 2 a.m. in the streets, ain't nobody gonna bother you, man.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? And
well, I'm not a 2 a.m. streetwalker guy. I'd probably be at home sleep at 2 a.m.
I'm just
that was back in the day when I was in my 20s and 30s and maybe 40s.
You know what I'm saying? And if you want to hit, if you're into hiking mountains and shit, you got Mount Apo over there and all that stuff.
See, there you go. That's what I'm about. There you go.
You want to go see some beaches right there. Samal is right there and all kinds of, Mati is here. Davao Oriental is right here. That's like Boracay right there. You feel me? All the falls and everything. But at the end of the day, man, my hobbies here is I fly full scale, big airplanes and RC planes. And so that's my hobby. And we have our own airstrip here. So we're very lucky to have that.
Well, speaking of that, I want a motorcycle. Tell me something about that, guys. I want a motor because I've been riding since I was 13 years old.
What I ride over here is a Yamaha.
Not a motorbike, a motorcycle.
I ride motorcycle. Me and Roger ride motorcycle.
Like a 750, 250, 1000?
Or a motorbike? I ride a Yamaha 750 here.
Right now I have a Suzuki Hayabusa. And I've had two of them. Before that, I had the GXR 700 or 750. Yeah, but that's what but everybody keeps talking about the traffic. So I want to live in a place that does not have a lot of traffic. I don't want to die over there.
If you want to do like areas, Cebu City, Manila, you would really expect traffic. But if you go with San Carlos,
over here in Davao, where I am, we have winding roads similar to what it is in California. You feel me? So if you want a big bike, you come over here. Because I ride a 750. So if you want a big bike, you got roads to play with over here. I can't speak for San Carlos. I can't speak for Cebu. I know those are very tight knit, places per population. You see what I'm saying? But Davao is very widespread.
Here in San Carlos, you could drive 750 or 1000 because no traffic.
Yeah, I mean, so yeah.
You cannot encounter any traffic. Going to Dumaguete or going to Bacolod, that will be fine.
But the notion that people have issues here riding big bikes, hell no, bro. Some of the baddest, best bike riders I've ever met was here in the Philippines, bro. And I'm from Houston. We ride bikes over there, bro.
Right, because I've even cruised with the Rough Rider chapters. I can ride very well. I'm more comfortable on a motorcycle than I am in a car.
But you'll get used to the traffic here. Like I said, it's like a controlled chaos, man. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody following the damn rules over here, but yet it flows effortlessly. You know what I'm saying?
So I need at least 6 months. To decide where I need to be.
That's what I'm saying.
And get to know the place.
Deal, so I'm gonna tell you the truth. Yeah, but I've never had no issues.
Can I have my Harley Davidson over there?
Well, yeah,
Ah.
yeah. We got a Harley dealer here. We got a BMW. We got a Ducati dealer here. Everything, bro.
Maybe I may be small, but I love riding the Harley.
Yeah.
I want to start a Rough Rider chapter over in the Philippines.
Say again?
I want to start a Rough Rider chapter in the Philippines.
Let's do it.
Ah,
Get
okay.
over here. Well, let's do it. We'll get some vests together. Get some. You know what I'm saying? I got some real cool brothers over there that can do some really badass airbrush and shit for your helmets or whatever. Let's do it. I'm right here, bro.
Roger, do you guys have Rough Riders there? Is there a chapter there, like a motorcycle group? Not a gang, a group.
Yeah. A lot.
Yeah, a lot.
Oh, there've been so many groups, bro. There's been so many groups here on every Sunday and Saturdays. Yeah, they love bikes over here, man.
They love to ride like Saturdays and Sundays because it's like
hey, can I let me
time.
address the question on the screen, okay, Ismi?
Oh, go ahead.
The question is Davao seems like the best city, but why do you dislike Manila? I'm gonna tell you why. Okay, Manila to me is very polluted. It smells like rats all the time. It's only 12 square miles, people, with over 22 million people. So do the math. You're gonna have some issues over there. So yeah,
I don't dislike Manila is overpopulated.
I don't
it's
prefer
overpopulated.
It. I don't. Yeah.
It's overpopulated. If you want to like stay in a comfortable location, I would say just go with the smaller cities, urban cities compared to big cities. But Davao is really great though. I would say so. Even though I didn't went to Davao, I would say that Davao is a great city.
I heard, we heard a lot of news about Davao, and Davao is they said it's really good, and we have friends as well in Davao. They said it's like safe, clean because of the 30s families there. So Texas, so are you like in the heart of Davao or like more on?
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you. I'll describe to you my facilities there. Okay, in Ecoland, my neighbor there is the president, the Duterte's. Okay, that's my neighbors over there in Ecoland. I live in Phase 4 over there in Ecoland, next to Verdun Park. Okay, so very opulent place there, big wide streets and whatnot. It's over 1,000 square meters over there. It's a big place. But we are in our other house here near the farm, so it's closer to the farm. This is a different house where I'm in right now, and so when you say the heart of Davao, Ecoland is right in the center of it. Every major centers, malls, and everything is about 5 minutes away. But this other place that we're in is about 15 minutes in the outskirts of the city. But I've got cars outside. I drive anywhere over here, dude. I don't have any issues. You feel me? So it's cool. But it's if you don't like to drive, you know what I'm saying? Outside our subdivision, there's an air conditioning bus over there. They'll take you straight to downtown. If you don't want to drive yourself. So there's plenty of options here as far as transportation, food. They're everywhere. Lots of street life at night when it comes to about 5 p.m. A lot of street vendors outside. Like yesterday, we went to TGIF near Abriza Mall, and that's a very, very upscale mall. It was nice. So if you like that sort of thing, it'll be there for you. A friend of ours that was living here, a brother, T.J. Johnson, was working here, and he was staying in one of those towers over there, but he already went back to the States because his job took him there. But yeah, it's a nice area if you like that kind of an area where it's high rises and condos and stuff. But I've always had homes. Like I like a house with a garage. Yeah.
Okay. You know what Robert a while ago told us that he wants us to go to Davao, to your place, so that we can film or make a video, and then because you want to see the real thing.
I'll make it simple, bro. You point your finger where you want to go. I'll drive you there, bro. I'll be your personal driver, man. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Come on. We got a big truck outside, bro. We could do this.
I guess Robert has a question for Texas. Yeah. Do you have a question for Texas, Robert?
No. I'm listening. No. Again, the question was, hey, what about you and Roger going out there to Texas place and let him show you around and he's gonna give you that Texas hospitality.
That's right.
We call it
like I
down
said,
south hospitality.
if you're here,
do you make your own barbecue sauce?
Say what?
Do you make your own barbecue sauce?
Nah, bro. Over here, we have a big SNR over here, and in SNR you can get all the American stuff there. I use sweet
No. A real griller makes his own sauce.
No, I don't.
I make my own sauce. I'll come to your grill, but I'm gonna bring some barbecue sauce.
You can do that. You can do that. But what I'm saying is that, as far as I'm concerned, it's about the way you cook the dish, and if it's that good, you shouldn't need no barbecue sauce, brother.
Yeah.
You feel me?
That's true. That's true.
That's true. That's really true.
Okay, all right. But I like some good ribs with some barbecue sauce on it. Now, I'm not even gonna back away from that one.
Michael, let me finish. A sauce is considered a side a piece of the dish. It ain't the main dish, but if the food is prepared properly and it's good, you don't need no sauce, bro.
Don't worry, Mike.
Barbecue sauce.
Mike, don't worry. If you wanna, barbecue sauce, let's make it. We can.
But yeah,
Roger, you'll want to sell my barbecue sauce. You'll market it. And you'll make money off of my sauce. I promise you. I've sold plenty of it. Uh-oh, I got kicked out again? Hello?
No. I think Roger and Esme are the ones stopping.
Oh, look at him.
Oh, shit.
Look at him.
I'm hungry.
Oh, my goodness.
Don't
make me break my phone out.
Come on, bro. Like I said, I'm 10,000 miles away from Texas, bro, but I brought that flavor over here, bro.
There you go.
All right. We gotta get there, bro. We gotta get there. I'm coming there.
I do like the grill.
I think we lost Roger and Ezzy.
Yeah, we're the only ones here.
We just took over.
we can do that, we can do that. But yeah, over here, like I said, man, I've never had any regrets, man, being over here. Mm-hmm. I've never had any regrets. I'm over here. Perfect. As far as for the long term, I don't plan to go back. My whole family's in Texas, bro. I'll never go back. And so let's the way I do banking here is I kept my bank in Texas. And I just wire whatever I need whenever I need it, bro. And they charge me like $25.
Well, see, here's what I have. I have Charles Schwab, and I have an account with Charles Schwab. And they've already told me that if I travel overseas and I use an ATM or what have you, I'll get charged the fee, but then they'll reimburse me. So I'm not even worried about that.
I'm not tripping on that. What I'm trying to tell you is that the reason why I did what I did is that in the Philippines, I opened my BDO bank over here. I was issued their debit card. So that particular money is isolated just to over here. If anything goes wrong, my other bank in Texas is not even in the picture. You feel me?
Right.
So I just transfer. You gotta be up here. You know what I'm saying? If you're using your card from over there, you're crossing international lines, brother, with the electronic stuff. So what I do here is I transfer my dollar from there to here, and when it spits out of my ATM, any BDO here nationwide, it's in pesos, and they charge me the current dollar to peso rate. Right.
And see, that's the purpose.
Extra. So if anything happens to that account over here with my ATM card, it's only that account that is going to be fractured or at minimum at risk. You feel me?
See, that's the purpose of my Charles Schwab account. I can withdraw money and not be whether it's in USD or pesos. It won't cost me a dime. I get the money immediately.
Brother, I can't spell Charles Schwab. You know what I'm saying? I do Chase Bank. I do BDO, brother. I don't fuck with Charles Schwab. I can't even. It sounds to me like an investment firm. I don't mess with that stuff. I've never owned a credit card. I don't spend the money I don't have. I pay cash for everything, including my properties and my vehicles here.
But I think you might misunderstand. I think you misunderstand Charles. I mean, I've done very well with Charles Schwab. They treated me right. So I mean, and I do have credit cards, but I very rarely use them. But
yeah, it's a good method for other folks, but it wasn't for me, and I never tried. I just to me is hard money over there, hard money over here. I just transfer what I need, and when it gets over here, I know that I'm working with that account, and that's what's up right there with how I handle my finances over here.
Right.
And as far as the peso, I think today it was 49.80, almost 50. So we're doing good over here, man.
Right. Well, I mean, I'm gonna always be an investor. I mean, I'm invested in many companies, and I mean, I do okay.
Of course. I was no longer. I know that I could have done it online. You know what I'm saying? But when I was in Texas, I was a big shareholder of a U-Haul. The U-Haul moving company.
Yeah.
I had major bucks with them. I was a certain percent holder of Pepsi, stuff like that. But I let all that go. I withdrew all my funds out of there, bro. And I even paid taxes on it. It was a big hefty fine on the tax. But I just, with me, man, one thing the way my mind works is that wherever I lay my head, I want to physically control what I have there. You feel me? I wasn't gonna be in America anymore. And over here, any kind of situation you're gonna be in where it involves any foreign institution, it's gonna be difficult to solve here. So I didn't want to deal with that. You see what I'm saying? So
and
I
like you
understand
said,
that
it's
online
everything.
is making it possible, but I didn't want to mess with that.
Right. And like you said, different things for different folks, different strokes.
Yeah.
This
Like I
works
said,
for me. This is I mean, I did very well as far as companies that I managed, because I managed meat packing company. I used to manage a computer company, actually a long distance company, and so. But my investments, even though I got paid very, very well for these companies, my investments has always outran my yearly salary, because I can't even remember the last time I punched the clock. It's always been salary.
Man, I apologize for cutting off Robert earlier. What did you want to say, Robert, bro?
Hey, somebody came back.
Sorry. Our power went down.
Open up a Philippine.
Oh, she blamed it on the brownout.
Hey, Michael, let me hear what the question is from Robert. What was that, Robert?
Hey, Texas, since you've been there in the Philippines, have you ever considered opening a Philippine bank account, like with a Philippine bank, like the bank?
Yeah. In BDO, I have a dollar account and I have a peso account. Yeah, I have a peso account. Yeah,
right.
Yes.
It's much easier that way.
Over here in the Philippines, Robert, all you have to do is be here 6 months, and you can open a peso account.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
It's better that way, and it's much more cheaper if you would just send money to your Filipino wife or something, Filipino partner. It will be better that way. And I think the transferable or the exchanging fee is much more lesser.
Yeah.
They say.
Thankfully, I've never had any issues. Usually when it comes from Texas to here, the money usually clears about 24 hours.
Okay.
You can also, like my bank account, like, and this is not my investment. This is not my Charles Schwab account. Just my regular bank account. I have my regular bank account attached to my Western Union account. So if I actually do, and I can actually transfer it into pesos right there when I'm doing the order.
You can do that. Mike, you can do that. And if you was here, you can walk your happy behind to Western Union and pick it up yourself, like you're sending it to yourself. You can absolutely do that. Yeah,
because I checked with my Western Union. They said, you can just wire yourself money.
Yeah, you can wire. Yeah, you can wire money to yourself instead of bank to bank, and it's got in-person pickup, and you can pick it up. And every corner of it, there's a Western Union, bro. There's a MoneyGram, Western Union, and also all of the local current handlers here, like Palawan, M. Lewiller, MoneyGram. They all handle foreign or self.
I was told that I get the 100% exchange rate if I do it through Western Union. Just pay the Western Union fee, but I'll get the 100% exchange rate.
Yeah, you'll get the rate of what they're Yeah, whatever the fee is, and I find that BDO, as far as banks, gives me the best buying power for the dollar.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Like I've never seen them lower than a couple of centavos versus Google. Do you feel
Right.
me? So
Well,
video.
my bank account is basically, I have an account that just because everything is auto pay. I don't waste my time going and paying bills or anything like that there. Everything is auto pay. But whenever I actually do need money, like I said, I have my retirement account, but then I also have a spending account that I fund from my bank account. So every month from my bank account, money gets deposited in my spending Charles Schwab account. I earn a higher interest rate on there, and I can use that money to invest, and it won't even affect my retirement account, my IRA.
Hey, quick question for all you guys. Texas and Mike. Rudy, I already know this about you. Are you guys into crypto?
I've been looking at crypto. But I have not found a good time. I know people that's made a lot of money on crypto, and I know a lot of people that got in later and they're waiting for it to like when you're looking at stock and you've got your spreadsheet open. You've got your 52-week high and your 52-week low. Now, on a lot of cryptos, a 52-week high might be like $1.99, and and then the 52-week high might be, $250, but it's only selling right now at say $20 or $30. Well, it's I'm because of my age, I don't do aggressive trading. I keep mine. When you're younger, you do more aggressive trading. When you're older, you're more conservative on your trading. So if I was younger, I would get into crypto, but at this point in my age, I'm probably not thinking of crypto.
To answer your question, Robert, here physically, around my area, I don't do crypto, but I know a lot of people that does crypto. Okay. I know a lot of Filipinos, especially the computer center owners.
Yes.
They handle all that stuff. They know the equipment. They know all the farming, dealings of internet trading and stuff like that.
Farm.
The other question on the comment I would like to address is from the Light. He was wondering what is the best area in Davao to rent. I would say anywhere in Ecoland area is a very good area. You can get a 3-bedroom there for about $200 a month. Very affordable. And you're looking at a very good gated community, you know what I'm saying? And it'll be near all the malls, very good, wide streets and stuff, a lot of markets near there. So to answer your question, the Light, anywhere in Ecoland area, Davao, Matina area, very good area for to rent places, apartments or houses. Yeah.
Hey, Bob, can you get me one?
I think Ismi, do you have a question, Ismi? If I had hair, I would cut it like Ismi's. If I had hair.
Yeah, we kind of like took over their channel.
It's okay, guys. We're actually really thankful that you're here in our vlog and you're here in our live. It's really fun if you have more people that is in the live, especially for us. And viewers can enjoy it.
Esme, with anything in life, like if I was to be a vlogger, I would start out, it would just be junk. But as long as you're dedicated to something, you will evolve. I wouldn't even worry about that there. You'll evolve, and one day, you'll have like 50,000, 100,000 viewers. Unless you just give up on it. But if you're really true to yourself and true to what you're doing, it'll happen. Especially if you like what you're doing.
That's good. I would say so too. We're dedicated. Me and Roger, especially Roger, is the always positive one with this kind of vlog. He always pursues this. It's like this is a better option. It gets us a little bit of income. I guess he always pushes me because I'm the first person to say, can we just go to sleep? I need some rest. I always do that.
Tell Roger I want to get on that bench press that you bought him, and I want to work out with him. We need to do a video
Yeah.
on that.
Yeah, I'm just supporting him when it comes to like going to the gym because that's his first hobby, even though we just met before. So he really likes to go to the gym, going exercise. Me too. But you know, I'm
That's
already
another thing. I need a place that's got a gym nearby. Because
Oh,
I
yeah,
like to
this
run, I
place.
like to work out.
There's plenty of gyms here, bro. You can subscribe to the gyms and membership and all that. And you know, when I was in General Santos, I had a membership at the Manny Pacquiao gym over there. Yeah.
Well, see,
Oh,
and
that's
that's what I was
nice.
telling him
Yeah.
about. I've been debating on whether I want to live in General Santos because I know some people there. Well, I chat with some vloggers there, or do I want to go to San Carlos and try to etch out a living there? But I've narrowed it down to those two places. But yeah, I was told that there is a gym in General Trias. But
Yeah, there's
you
plenty
guys,
of
see, you guys represent. To be honest with you, you and Calvin and John, you guys and Roger, you guys represent San Carlos very well. It makes a person want to come there. And then like when you like when, and also when I see Calvin out and about, you know, it's like I want to go there. You know, I really used to want to go to. I mean, it was set in stone. I was going to move to General Trias. That was going to be my spot because the vlogger that I watch, he shows apartments, really nice, you know, 1-bedroom apartments for like, and it's like right outside, right before, you know, like your area, kind of Providence City living, and they were like $80 a month. So, but when I started, I really couldn't tell much about the city. He just basically talked about the Philippines in general. But you guys really actually talk about your living situation in your city and stuff like that. That entices a person even more. At least I feel that way. She's like, yeah, hurry up. Finish.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with General Trias and all of that and San Carlos. I have seen the posts from other vloggers and everything, including Roger and them, and that's you know, they can speak for that. But as far as where I am, I'm not promoting anything, but it's from my own experience. You feel me? So yeah, it's pretty
hey,
nice, man. Over here.
I've got a question then for Robert and Rudy.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, do you guys know about when you guys are going to be heading for the Philippines? My target date is June, but I was thinking, you know, maybe us together get there and we could probably at least know each other. You know,
yeah. I mean, I can speak the language, bro. Trust me.
Yeah, you can help me buy food.
Just like Texas, bro. If I'm over
that goes for you too, Texas. I didn't mean to leave you out.
What's up?
Texas is already there.
What's up?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He could like meet us there. Texas and Ezra and Roger just be our welcoming committee.
The thing about it is, you know, Davao and the rest of the Philippines were just on the verge of opening already. But with a new variant they discovered in South Africa and everything, you know, and all this new information they're coming up with, that it's not going to be that devastating, but it's very highly contagious and stuff. So they've cut off a lot of nations that was otherwise was about to able to open and stuff. Even Rudy mentioned to me that if Philippines was to rule out quarantine and all of that, and it's open, he'd be here right now. You know, but it's
honestly,
crazy,
to be honest with you, I became so close to just dropping 20 grand and get an SRRV visa. Because if I had that, I could come now. There would be nothing stopping me.
When I first came here, that was not a requirement. So I came with 1 million pesos equivalent over here, which is 20 grand. And the very first thing that I did over here, in case something was to go wrong and I had to sell it so I can have some funding to do whatever I need to do, is I bought a vehicle. The first 2 weeks I was here, I was
Well, let me
already
say
connected,
something.
bro.
Let me say something that a lot of people don't know about this here. With okay, like the SRRV visa, it's $20,000, and then you become you become a resident. It's a resident visa. Put it
Well, yeah,
that way.
but
Not a citizen. But
let
hold
me
on, let me
finish
finish.
what I'm saying, Mike. Is that after I did that and I had met my wife roughly a little bit 3.5 years ago, when we married and everything, I became her dependent. So
Right.
by doing that, I was able to secure a 13A visa, also known as a gold card here. So
Right.
now
Yeah.
I've got a permanent visa
But
here,
can't she cancel that
and it
visa?
doesn't.
If can't she cancel that? Don't she have the power to cancel that?
I don't. Why would I? I don't want to cancel. That's that.
No.
I live
Your
here
wife.
forever.
Your wife. If you're married on that visa there, and something happens where you guys break up, can't she cancel that visa? That's from what I understand.
Well, first of all, we're in the Philippines, okay? So you can't get divorced over here, bro. You can't do that.
Right. Well, yeah, I
You can't.
understand that. I
What
understand
you
that.
mean?
I understand that. But as your wife can if you guys are having problems, I from what I understand that visa can be canceled by your wife, and then you would have to either apply for another visa or leave the country.
If it need be, if that's what I have to do, then I have to do. But as far as that has never crossed my mind and everything, and
Well,
so with
and
the
I've just been doing research on all of this stuff. I mean,
correct.
like I said, I plan ahead. I don't
Yeah,
just
but like I said, the mental observation that I had when I came over here was to stay here for the rest of my life, and so when I married my wife, I became her dependent. I was issued that visa, and with that visa, it expires every 5 years, and all I have to do is report every once a year to say I haven't been in trouble, I haven't been acting a fool over here, and with that being said, there are no requirements from me to have any kind of financial insurance withheld by the Philippine government saying that I can afford to stay here. I mean, obviously I can afford to stay here, but in my case that wasn't a requirement. But that RV visa, it's an indication that you are able to sustain yourself here. You're able to
Well, it'll
support
allow you to
yourself
work
here
as
without
well.
them interfering.
But here's the other thing. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Guys, I guess we have 2 minutes left for the live.
Oh, hey, we just took over your whole chat. I feel bad. I feel
It's
bad.
okay. At least that most of the viewers would know what are the things that they need to do from your perspective. Yeah. So we basically understand it, especially Texas Tisoy. He experienced a lot, and what his situation is, it gives a lot of information from our foreigner or foreigner viewers, subscribers. So basically, it's actually giving information. So
Okay.
it's good.
I have one quick question that I need to ask. Okay, my hair. I cornrow my hair. I have French cornrows. Is there a place in the Philippines that can do this to my hair?
Yes, of course. Yes. Yes.
Okay. I just
There's
want to
a
make sure.
salon that they can do that.
Oh, it don't matter if it's a salon or just as long as I can steadily have my hair braided up every month or so.
Yeah, there's a lot of salons that can do that. Actually, don't worry, Mike.
Before this is before this live comes to an end, I would like just to thank the host Ismi and Roger for having me on here.
Yes.
It's very it's my pleasure to talk to you, Mike, and especially Robert, and of course my good friend there, Rudy in Guam. You guys have a good day wherever you're at, and good night wherever you are in America. And I hope to see you in person. And I'd love to come back on the live and talk to you guys some more. Yeah.
No problem, man.
Hey, Ismi, definitely set up another live. I know we got off topic, but it was great to have Texas on here, man. He brought a lot of energy. It's fun.
He did.
Mike, he had a lot of questions. It might have been off topic, but I think we did good, man. I think we'll get better over time. Definitely. I'm sorry that Irene got kicked out. But next time, let's get together again. We can better plan it, but I think it's good when we go off topic and we just start talking about different type of things. But we don't want to lose your viewers either.
Yeah,
You got
especially
people
Bobby.
here that want to hear.
Bobby takes over.
Yeah.
Well, and I apologize. I noticed somebody liked something, said that I have a dominant personality, and I hope I didn't come off that way. That I just try to take over everything. I just like to talk a lot, and I'll be more careful of that.
Mike, stop. All right, you doing it now. Just stop.
All right. See.
So yeah, thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much for though it's a rush live.
It was great. Hey, thank you, Ismi and Roger. Texas, baby. I love you, man. I'm coming to Davao, man. Listen, Mike, you was talking about.
We'll be here for you guys, man. No matter what happens, we're always gonna be here, bro. We ain't going nowhere, man.
Hey, so listen, when Philippines say, "Hey, we're gonna open up," let's make the plans.
Yeah.
Let's make Rudy. I don't know about Rudy. Rudy ain't gonna go nowhere. But hey, Rudy, you can just join us.
Here, if you want to write down my personal phone number, it's 0945-706-6637. It's Globe. Hit me up in person. I'll pick you up wherever you're at.
Hey, Texas, do me a favor. Email that to Roger and Ismi. Email that to Rogers, and we'll have Roger email that to all of us.
No problem, bro. You can call me anytime. You guys can call me anytime. If you're here, we'll do it up.
Roger Ismi. So the next video I want to see, or in the future, is you guys going to Davao. Texas is going to take care of you. He already said, "Hey, I got you."
Sure. Don't worry. We would plan that up if
I'll see you guys
we
later.
have the funds.
Oh, here's wait.
See you guys later, okay?
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, look at there.
All
right.
Baby.
Hi, baby.
What's her name?
¿Cómo estás?
Man.
Say hello.
Okay.
Say hello to everybody. Say hello.
Hola. Hola. ¿Cómo está?
That's your life. That's your life, bro. That's your life.
Say hi, babe. Say hi. Just say hello, bro. Say bye-bye.
Oh, man. Hey, the family is beautiful.
Thank
see you later,
so
Ismi.
much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Take
Mike,
care,
it was
all of
good
you.
meeting you. Ismi, I love you. You and Roger, I love you both.
It was
Love
nice
you
meeting
too.
you guys as well.
Rudy.
You too?
Bye.
Hey, I love you, man.